There are things you do not even notice until someone points them out. The way you flinch when a door closes too hard. The way your voice softens when someone gets upset. The way your body leans just slightly away when someone stands too close. You think it is just how you are now, but it is not just personality. It is protection. And that protection has a history. It was learned somewhere, shaped by the quiet damage of a relationship that asked you to keep absorbing hurt just to stay close. What we rarely talk about is how those emotional injuries do not just live in our memories. They live in our muscles, our breath, our immune systems, and they do not fade just because time has passed or because your mind understands what happened. Because healing is not just about changing your thoughts. It is about retraining your entire body to stop bracing for harm that is no longer coming. It is about noticing that even when you feel fine, your body still carries the imprint of everything you were never allowed to feel safe. And that can make recovery feel lonely. Because you wonder, if I already left, if I already named what they did, why do I still feel this way? Why do I still shut down when I get close to someone kind? Why do I still feel exhausted after speaking up? That is the part no one prepares you for. The echo in the body, the residual tension, survival patterns that show up long after the threat is gone. I am Zane, a relationship consultant and psychologist, and today we are going to talk about that. We are going to name it clearly, so you stop blaming yourself for not being over it yet. Because your body is not broken, it is trying to protect you in the only way it knows how. Now we begin. Number 1. When the body remembers before the mind. There are moments when your body remembers before your mind does. You are in a new place, with a new person, years removed from the old wounds, and still, something tenses. Your stomach flips. Your chest closes. You are not even thinking about the past, and yet it arrives, uninvited. Not as a memory, but as a sensation, a discomfort, shift in breath. It can be incredibly disorienting, because consciously, you know you are safe now, but your body's not convinced. And in those moments, you begin to understand that healing from a toxic relationship is not just about changing your thoughts. It is about retraining your nervous system to stop bracing for impact. Number 2, the physical imprint of toxic relationships. Toxic dynamics do not just live in your memories. They live in your posture, your sleep patterns, your immune response. They live in how quickly you flinch at raised voices, how easily you shut down during conflict, how often you hold your breath without realizing it. Your body learned to adapt in the only way it knew how to survive. It learned how to shrink, how to freeze, how to people-please its way out of emotional danger. And even when the danger is gone, the reflexes remain, because the body does not just forget. It records. Number 3, why mindset alone is not enough. While a positive mindset is a powerful catalyst for growth, psychology shows that mindset alone is not enough to create real change. Believing in your ability to improve doesn't automatically lead to action. Behavioral change also requires structure, habits, emotional regulation, and supportive environments. Factors like fear, self-doubt, lack of resources, and external stressors can all hinder progress regardless of how growth-oriented your mindset is. Cognitive and emotional barriers, combined with practical limitations, mean that real transformation demands more than belief. It needs consistent effort, actionable strategies, and systems that support sustained growth. Mindset opens the door, but walking through it takes much more. Number 4, the subtle conditioning of survival mode. Think back to the relationship that hurt you, the way your shoulders tightened when they walked into the room, the way your heartbeat changed when their mood shifted, the way your body learned to scan for tension before it scanned for love. That was not just emotional fear, that was physical conditioning. And it is why triggers can show up years later, not as thoughts, but as fatigue, chronic stress, or a sudden urge to withdraw from people who feel too close. It is not weakness. It is wiring, and the body needs time and safety to rewire. Number 5, frustration with healing that feels stuck. This is also why so many people get frustrated with their healing. They say, I know it was toxic. I know it was not my fault. So why do I still feel stuck? Because healing is not just about awareness. It is about integration. You can tell yourself that you are safe now, but until your body believes it, the past still echoes. This is why somatic healing that involves the body is so powerful. Things like breathwork, trauma-informed movement, grounding techniques, And even simple body scanning can begin to rebuild trust between your mind and your physical self. They reconnect the disconnect. Number 6. Reconnecting with the body through somatic healing. But before any of that, you need permission. Permission to stop blaming yourself for how long it is taking. Permission to stop thinking of your reactions as overreactions. Permission to listen to your body with compassion instead of shame. Your body is not betraying you. It is trying to protect you the only way it knows how. Once you start treating your body as an ally, not an obstacle, healing becomes less about performance and more about presence. About noticing the small shifts, the moments where your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, and your heart starts to believe that it is okay to be open again. Number 7. Giving yourself permission to heal on all levels. Have you ever felt your body reacting to something your mind had already let go of? Or caught yourself in a stress pattern that belonged to a version of you that no longer exists? Tell me in the comments. I would really love to hear how your healing has shown up in physical ways. Number 8. Your body is a map back to safety. Your body may have learned fear, but it can also learn safety. Every breath you take with intention, every moment you choose to stay present instead of dissociating, every time you recognize a trigger and respond with gentleness instead of shame, that is your body starting to believe in peace again. Over time, it stops just reacting to what hurt you and starts guiding you toward what heals you. Your body, once burdened with memories of survival, becomes a map back to truth, back to safety, back to you. And if this episode gave language to something you have been sensing but could not explain, subscribe to STR TV, because here, we do not just talk about the thoughts, we talk about the nervous system behind them. Next time, we will explore why narcissistic love feels so intoxicating and so impossible to forget.